Hi guys, how you doing? It's Stephen here from Glen Car Sales, and today we have a walk around video of a 2021 Mini John Cooper Works. It's presented in Thunder Grey, 2 owners, full service history, and in a really nice condition, which I'm sure by the time you've reached the end of the video, you will agree with me. So let's get started. Before we start getting a bit closer to the car's condition, we'll just take a slow walk around the car. And this will give me the opportunity to tell you guys where we find all of these lovely cars. At James Glen, we buy all of our cars through our own in-house car buying service. We won't buy anycar.com, and if you've got a sports or prestige vehicle that you're looking to sell, we would love to hear from you. I will put a link to the website in the description below. Add some few brief details, and then myself or one of the team will come back to you with a valuation to buy your car. Once the cars are bought in stock, they then go through an 82-point pre-sale inspection, which is carried out at Turner Auto's independent workshop. Then they come back once the check's been complete, the MOT's been renewed. If it's needed serviced, it's been serviced. If it's needed tyres, we always fit branded tyres as well. We don't fit budgets here at James Glen. Then once the cars come back here, they go through a detailing session, which will either be a 1, 2 or 3 stage correction process, which leaves us with this lovely swirl-free paint, which we'll now get a good close look at. So as I mentioned guys, this is Thunder Grey. This is the same colour that's reserved for the GP3 model. Really nice colour, and if you get closer to it, you can actually see that there is a little bit of a pearl through it as well. It's not like Audi's Nardo Grey, which is just a solid grey colour. With it being a later model, we've got the black or shadow chrome bezels around the projector LED headlights. We've got the little intake there, which is for show. The last minute I had a real scoop was an R53, because that's where the intercooler used to sit. But yeah, just taking in the whole front end of the car. The bonnet does slope down ever so slightly, so they can pick up the odd stone chip along the front edge of the bonnet, but we take the camera about a foot away from the paint surface. That should give you a good clear idea that everything is in good condition, with the exception of a few very minor stone chips, which probably will struggle to show up on the camera. Moving further down, again as we get closer, there's more chance of highlighting any wear and tear, stone chips, road rash, that sort of thing. And if we get right down the bottom, you can see that, you know, we're picking, trying to find fault in here, just so that you guys know that these videos are completely transparent. There's a few tiny little stone chips here, and just here, and here as well. But I think if you were here personally, in person, you would be over the moon with the condition, and unless you were actually lying on the floor, you probably wouldn't even pick up those little imperfections in the bottom of the bumper. Looking down the passenger side, we can see that there is no parking dents or scratches or any other damage. Front passenger alloy wheel in good condition, with the diamond cut finish, free from any chips, marks or water ingress under the lacquer. We've got the big John Cooper Works brake calipers, which have got comedy levels of clearance due to the size of the disc and the style of the wheel. But as they say, clearance is clearance. But that's all. The disc is also in good condition, and the caliper itself, the red powder coat finish is still nice and bright red, which ties in really nice with the chilly red mirror caps. Just kneeling down and looking down the length of the passenger side from the back, we can see that even from this angle there is nothing to report. Bumper corner in the back there, free from any damage. We'll get a look at the rear in a second once we move round. Rear passenger wheel, again free from any damage. Oh sorry, we're also on a matching set of Pirelli P0 performance tyres as well. We can't take credit to that, the car did come in with the correct tyre. Moving on to the inside from the passenger side, we can see we've got the centre armrest, and the car does have heated seats and a heated windscreen, which is part of the comfort pack. John Cooper Works steering wheel, and also the upgraded carbon gear knob. Customizable interior lighting, which we can see just down here, in behind the door latch and in behind the grab bar as well. John Cooper Works entry plates, got the John Cooper Works seats, again with the integral headrest and the little John Cooper Works emblem in there as well. It's nice, we've got the Alcantara, leather and fabric with the red stitching along there, which carries on nice to the red pinstripe. High gloss piano trim on the inside, and that's carried on over to the dashboard as well. Just checking, sometimes you get a wee bit of extended storage, but that's fixed. Get a quick look at the roof, just make sure that there's no little marks up there that you guys need to be made aware of. And it's also got the John Cooper Works style, sorry, the John Cooper Works spoiler with this nice little feature in the centre. Gives it a really nice aggressive stance from the back. So we've got parking sensors here and here, and we've also got the John Cooper Works twin centre exit exhaust, which look really purposeful. Pop the boot, get a look in there. Not the biggest of boots, but I'm sure if you're looking at a Mini you'll already know that these are not exactly the most practical of cars. We've got a bit of extended storage under there as well. 40/60 split fold rear seats, and the partial shelf is with the car as well. Looking down the offside of the car, again, we're just looking for any little parking dents or any marks that you would need to be made aware of. But bodywork is all nice, clean and straight, free from any damage. Offside rear wheel, again, free from any chips, marks or water ingress under the diamond cut finish. And we've got a Pirelli P0 tyre and brake disc in the back there, all in good shape as well. And lastly, on the final angle of the outside, just looking down the driver's side from the front, we can see that there is no parking dents or anything to report, and we can take another look at the front bumper from this angle as well. Front driver's wheel free from damage, nice bright brake caliper and another clean brake disc in there, and the final Pirelli P0 tyre giving us a matching set of 4. Touch points on the door card, nothing here from the elbow, grab bar, that's all fine, and the same with the door pull. Electric window switches got nice and chrome as well, and we are power folding, and yeah, that's your power fold button there, I believe. Check that once the ignition's on. We've actually still got the protective coating, like you get on an iPhone that nobody ever wants to pull off, on the entry plate there. Outer bolster, great condition. Lower bolster, the same, no stretching in the base. Looking a little bit closer, just on the very edge of the seam, it's just a little bit of the colours come out the dye, just on that seam there, but it's maybe been catching on people getting in and out over the 20,000 miles. But if we compare both passenger and driver seat, we can see that they are wearing equally. Hop in now, get the car started, confirm the mileage. Obviously just demonstrate there's no warning lights. So foot on the clutch, hit the start stop button. So it's asking for a service in September, so that will be done before the car is sold. So we've got our iDrive, dual zone climate control, got our heated seats, and we've got our different drive modes here as well. So we're in green at the moment, and then you can put it to mid, and then you can put it to sport, and then you can also activate your sport displays. So it gives you your power and your torque output, and that's all controlled through this little shuffle control down here. Gearbox, gear stick gator's got the nice red stitching on it as well. What else have we got? We've got cruise control here, audio controls, and then you've got your onboard computer light onboard switch down here, which shuffles through the range, average fuel economy, and instant. Really high quality fit and finish in a Mini. Anthracite headlining gives it a really nice dark sporty feel inside. The seats are very supportive, and I can absolutely guarantee there's zero wear on the steering wheel or any of the other controls, carpets, factory cap overmats. Everything is just all as you would expect with such a low mileage car. So let's give it a little rev, see how she sounds. as per all the other videos, these cars are cold, so we don't rev them particularly hard. But you can turn that radio off. You can just hear the turbo chuffing away there, the wastegate doing its tweeting thing. The exhaust sounds very fruity as well. Switch that off. Double pull on the bonnet catch, which is really handy, saves me having to fish about under the bonnet for the second release. Get a quick look round the engine bay. Not a great deal to see, guys, because everything's all covered under plastic these days. But essentially this is a 2 litre inline 4 turbocharged engine. The full details of the specification is on the website, of which there will be a link to the website in the description below. Off the top of my head, I'm sure they're about 230 horsepower. Really nice spread of torque as well, very responsive even from the mid-range. And if you drive it properly in eco mode, you will get excellent fuel economy as well. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you've got a car you'd like a part exchange valuation on, or if you'd like a finance quotation, we can work out both for you, no problem at all. And you can reach us either on the garage landline on 01236 779,000, excuse me, or if you'd like to drop us an email, I'll put a link to the car in the description below, which will take you to the website, where you can just drop us a wee message to the contact us page, and we're more happy, and we'll come back to you within usually within an hour or two during business hours. My name's Stephen. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I say, I hope you've taken something away from it. As you are looking at John Cooper Works on YouTube, I'll put a video up here that I think you might find interesting. And also, if you'd like to consider subscribing to the channel, that way you'll not miss any more stock updates or any more up and coming road tests. And you can do that by just clicking this button down here. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.